Senior official Charles Robinson set to referee this matchup, showing Randy Orton the undisputed WWE Championship that could be his if he can pull out the win for number 15. Oh, come on, Pat. Screw you. Just as this match hasn't even started yet. Come on. This is garbage. This was all fixed. Cody Rhodes kicking back at Pat McAfee. And Orton got sent hard into the post. Oh, get your revenge. Crossroads to Pat McAfee. That's going to be that for the rest of the night. It seemed that Orton and McAfee had the big plan to take out the American Nightmare heading into this matchup, but not today. And Cody Rhodes is already on the plan, a man with a plan to finish off Pat McAfee before this match can get started, to make sure that Pat McAfee is nowhere to be found. And Jelly Roll is here. Oh my God. Jelly Roll. That's right, Jelly Roll. And driving through Pat McAfee, crashing through the table. Quite the turn of events. Not expecting to see Jelly Roll get involved in this. Jelly Roll, a history of being on Orton's side, teaming back at SummerSlam. And now we've got WWE officials coming out to take care of Pat McAfee. Honestly, you should just let him sit there and suffer. This thing hasn't even gotten started yet, and the chaos has already ensued. There is no bell that has been rung yet to get this match officially started. With Pat McAfee out of it, it's going to come down to one-on-one. And the na-na, hey, 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 and goodbye. Have a good night, Pat McAfee. Enjoy the hospital, because you've earned it. Pat McAfee getting laid out by Jelly Roll. Randy Orton. You got to wonder the condition of Randy Orton heading into this match. Is Randy Orton 100%? We know Randy Orton has that underlying back issue that a few years that he returned from not even a few years ago. Pat McAfee was brought to be a major player in this match to really shift the momentum, but Jelly Roll made sure the odds were evened, and Pat McAfee won't be seen around anytime soon. That's for sure, and that's for certain, as he is on his way to the hospital. Good riddance. He puts the thumbs up as if he's okay, and then flips off the crowd. How great. What a great guy Pat McAfee is. Cody Rhodes is ready for Randy Orton to get in the ring. Rhodes and his undisputed WWE Championship is on the line for Randy Orton. If he wins, he will surpass Triple H as 14-time world champion and become a 15-time world champion, being the sole third place holder of all-time world title reigns. Second is a mentor of Randy Orton and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And of course, one of Randy Orton's all-time opponents, all-time feuds in the Never Seen 17, the host of WrestleMania, John Cena. But this match is about the American Nightmare and Randy Orton, and it's finally underway. The match that everybody's been waiting for, I would say 20 years in the making. Just about. Cody Rhodes in his debut in 2007. He and Randy Orton would come face to face. Orton would also disrespect the late great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, slapping him across the face, was trying to get in the head of Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton would defeat Cody Rhodes in his first matchup on his first night. Cody Rhodes would then go under the wing of Randy Orton just a couple years later as part of Legacy. Legacy would then go on to have a triple threat match that would end the trio once and for all, WrestleMania 26. And then Orton and Cody, they really didn't interact as much after that. It was a lot of peace between them. Cody Rhodes was on his own journey. Cody Rhodes became an Intercontinental Champion. Cody Rhodes had gotten his nose broken by Rey Mysterio and the knee brace at the time, and then became ever so undashing. And then at some points, Cody Rhodes would see past the stars that would turn into dust as Cody Rhodes would find himself masquerading from the Andromeda Galaxy. Oh, what a shot to Randy Orton. Randy Orton, however, has taken different paths from world title after world title. Randy Orton has always been, throughout his career, up until Cody Rhodes' return, in a different level from Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes couldn't break that barrier prior to his departure from the company in 2015. Cody Rhodes went out on his own, made his name for himself, literally from undesirable to undeniable, went for a Cody cutter, but Randy Orton, with that backbreaker, that Randy Orton doesn't pull that out of the bag too often, largely in part due to Randy Orton's back injury, and you can definitely see that Randy Orton's back is playing a role in this matchup. Oh, but a cheap shot with a thumb to the eye. And a snapmare by Orton. Randy Orton, years ago, major back surgery, would return to be the fifth man for the 2023 Men's War Games match. Cody Rhodes needed a fifth man. Randy Orton was there to save the day. Randy Orton, having suffered the injury at the hands of the Bloodline. When the Bloodline was at their peak, they took out Randy Orton. Randy Orton is hurt. He's hurt bad. Randy Orton truly could be injured. This could be bad for Randy Orton. There's been talk about it throughout the day, but Randy Orton keeps using it to reel Cody Rhodes in. You think you're going to have Pat McAfee in your corner to be the difference maker. Oh, what a shot to the face of Randy Orton. And driving Orton's spine first into the turnbuckle. And then a drop toe hold is quick for Cody Rhodes to follow up. Cody Rhodes now going to go to work on the back. Cody Rhodes is fully aware that Randy Orton's back is not at 100% heading into this match. And Cody Rhodes is going to take full advantage of it. The single leg crab, it may put pressure on the left leg of Orton, but it's also going to put pressure when the leg bends and the torso is also being torqued. It's bending as well, so it's putting pressure. Oh, and a double axe handle to the spine of the Viper. Oh, and a shot to the spine. Cody Rhodes is not holding back. Cody Rhodes, you don't see this from Cody often. Usually he's the type to have a little bit too much compassion for his opponents, and it has cost him in the past. Oh, Randy Orton hit those buckles hard. This is going to leave and could potentially be a rough night for Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes wanted the best of Randy Orton. And the past few weeks, the past few months, Rhodes has gotten that leading into WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes has been getting the best. He's been getting the most dangerous version of Randy Orton. The WWE Universe has always noted it. If you always see it all over, they mention 2009 Randy Orton, the most devious Randy Orton ever. That was a year for Randy Orton and where he was not holding back whatsoever. Everybody was getting their skull punted. It did not matter. Randy Orton was prepared to end everybody, and he could care less. Randy Orton, a man with no compassion, but also tonight a man not at 100%. And that could be a detriment to the strategy of Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes rolls through and stacks up Orton. Could put away Orton right here. And again, a shot to the spine of Randy Orton. Randy Orton is hardly able to stand as he finally collapses down to one knee due to the damage that's been done. Cody Rhodes, suplex. Continuing to work on the back of Randy Orton is the American Nightmare. That's what you have to do. You're a champion. You have to have that champion's mentality. It's the psychology behind it. It's do what you can, break apart your opponent. You find one body part, and then you expose it. And the thing is, Cody Rhodes didn't need to expose it. Randy Orton already exposed it heading into this match. An unfortunate turn of events for Randy Orton, but it playing out very well for Cody Rhodes so far. Cody Rhodes up at the top. Randy Orton just chopping the leg and stopping Rhodes in his tracks. And the Rhodes family jewels aren't doing so well. Randy Orton taking this very slow. You can tell that Randy Orton is in dire pain. And they exchange blows tit for tat. Can Orton fight through the pain? Can he numb the pain with his mind to push through to become 15-time? And a superplex. Don't know how wise that was. Taking a play out of his father's playbook. Cowboy Bob Orton and the patented superplex. Look at this. As much damage as it did to Cody Rhodes, it did just as much damage to the already injured back of the Viper, Randy Orton. However, this gives Randy Orton a time to really pick up things and turn things around. That's classic Orton with the power slam. Randy Orton may not be at his best, may not be at 100%, but he's going to give 100% of what he has to offer. And this is vintage Randy Orton, but again continuing to land on his back. Every shot that Orton takes, it continues to play a role on his back. Randy Orton's like even going down. Ready to bang the mat, ready to measure up for the RKO, and it's slow. Went for an RKO. And Randy Orton tossed to the floor as Rhodes looks to dive. Taking flight, but no, Randy Orton stopping Cody Rhodes with a right hand just before Cody Rhodes could fly through the middle and top rope. Well, fly, yeah. As Randy Orton dropping Cody Rhodes back first on the announce desk. Cody has champion's advantage entering into this match. So Randy Orton cannot afford to be disqualified or counted out in this matchup. Gonna take a quick break. Take a quick swig of some water there to keep the hydration flowing. And you see a shot of that WWE Championship. That's what it's all about. Cody Rhodes drives Orton face first into the post. Cody Rhodes may have to do what he's got to do. So far, been a very physical battle between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes since the get-go. Rhodes gonna come from behind. Randy Orton has been busted open. Oh! And just gonna sink it in even deeper with these clubbing rights. And just driving Orton into the mat. And stomping away at the Viper is Cody Rhodes. Who would have thought? This seems to be a different mindset for Cody Rhodes. Look at his facial expression. Even looks different. It seems that things have changed. You're hearing the fans give a reaction to Cody that he's not used to. Orton is legitimately begging for mercy, and Cody Rhodes isn't giving it. No remorse for the Viper, and a disaster kick right on the open wound of the Viper. Looking to put away Orton. Orton stays alive, but just barely. Just barely. And the ultimate disrespect as he wipes the blood of Randy Orton over that dream tattoo. The irony of it all. For everything that Randy Orton has put Cody Rhodes through, it's almost payback and more. You had to wonder when Cody Rhodes was going to reach his breaking point, and tonight seems to be that night. Randy Orton. This is not the Randy Orton we were expecting tonight. The Randy Orton that has destroyed Rhodes every step of the way to WrestleMania is what we were expecting, and that's not what we've seen. Cody Rhodes just exploiting the injured back And now Cody Rhodes going to disrespect Randy Orton. And a draping DDT. I'd usually say on the other side it'd be vintage Randy Orton, but that's Cody Rhodes mocking the Viper. Cody Rhodes wants to cement his legacy and put Randy Orton away once and for all. Randy Orton could be done for. And now Rhodes mocking Randy Orton. Randy Orton is dazed. He's lost blood. He hardly knows where he is. Oh, Orton sidesteps. Oh, but look at this. Randy Orton going to go for a crossroads. And a crossroads by Randy Orton. And Cody stays alive. It seemed that Cody Rhodes may have gotten a bit too far ahead of himself and playing the mind games with and taunting Randy Orton. And Randy Orton used that momentum against Cody Rhodes and nailed Cody Rhodes with a crossroads of his own. However, not quite enough to put away the American Nightmare. Orton, how quick can Orton get back to himself? Can he fight through the pain to take home number 15? And now it's Orton who's coiled up. Randy Orton's ready for 15. Nope. And Cody with a backslide. Oh. And an RKO by Cody. Oh, but this time it's Orton who kicks out. They're just hitting each other with everything. It seemed that everything was over for Randy Orton, and then he found this new life only for it to be diminished by Cody Rhodes using Randy Orton's own RKO against him. The fans want to see Randy Orton win. This is where everything comes down to the wire. Cody Rhodes, the champ. Randy Orton, who's just collapsed in front of us. The challenger for everything that Orton has done at Cody. Cody is giving it back. Cody Rhodes has met Randy Orton. Where Randy Orton has gone low, Cody Rhodes has decided to meet Randy Orton there. And that's not something that we've seen from Rhodes. However, people who turn their back on you can change you. And Cody Rhodes is saying it's over. The American Nightmare is ready to put away the Viper. Put an RKO out of nowhere! An RKO number 15, but no! Cody Rhodes kicks out. Out of nowhere, but not enough to put away the American Nightmare. RKO out of nowhere. Another look at it. But it just wasn't there to put away Cody Rhodes. Pulling the rabbit out of the hat. These two have hit all the biggest hits. But how does it end? It's the main event of WrestleMania Saturday. Over 50,000 in attendance are watching this matchup. And Orton gets the first strike on Rhodes, and Rhodes responds with one of his own. Blow for blow, and it seems Cody Rhodes is starting to pick up. Cody Rhodes. Nope, but Randy Orton responds. And a cheap shot by Rhodes. You don't... What? Randy Orton just RKO'd the ref. I don't think he knew what happened. Cody Rhodes seems to be busted open now. Or is that Orton's blood? Nope. Oh! What? Cody Rhodes just went low on Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes has just done what he felt he's had to do. But an RKO! 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 But the problem is, there's no official. Oh my God, Pat McAfee is out here with a referee shirt. What is this garbage? Is this even legal? Nah! Yeah, you thought it was going to end that way, huh? Not today. What's it going to take? There's always another plan. This can't be for real. I don't think this is like legit. There's no way. And Pat McAfee. What is this? RKO to Pat McAfee. Okay, Randy Orton just took out Pat. And Cody Rhodes defeats Randy Orton. What a turn of events. I don't know what that was all about. It seemed that Pat McAfee was going to be there to help Randy Orton defeat Cody Rhodes. But Randy Orton instead an RKO to Pat McAfee. And instead that gave Cody Rhodes the opportunity to get the crossroads. And the final crossroads that would help Cody Rhodes win the title. Cody Rhodes did by any means necessary tonight. From a thumb to the eye, Randy Orton was blinded and RKO'd the ref. Randy went for a low blow on Cody. Cody instead returned the favor with a low blow of his own. Cody Rhodes, Super Cody Cutter into an RKO. But the problem was the ref was down and out would come Pat McAfee in a referee shirt. However, Randy Orton decided to RKO Pat McAfee. And with Randy Orton focused on Pat McAfee, it allowed Cody Rhodes to RKO or to crossroads Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. And still the undisputed WWE champion. Cody Rhodes stands victorious. Orton just clocking Rhodes over the skull with the championship. Orton is certainly not done with Cody Rhodes. He wants to end Cody Rhodes once and for all. Is Orton going to punt Cody? Orton's got that look in his eyes. I've seen that look before. No. No, don't do this. No! His wife and daughter in the front row. What are you doing? Have some compassion. You lost the match. The true colors of Randy Orton. What have I just witnessed? Randy Orton stands tall, but Cody Rhodes won the match and retained the championship. I don't even know what to say about what we just witnessed. Randy Orton nearly punching the skull off the torso of the American Nightmare.